Well, what a week! Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in to the first ever Riviera Fest. We really hope it's inspired you to sell Riviera, really educated you about the brand and, of course, its unique selling points, and shown you that it's not just river with so many touring and ocean cruise options. We do know how busy you are, so we're not going to keep you much longer. And thank you again for spending so much time with us this week, whether you've tuned in or watched on demand. In terms of watching on demand, I know we said in the previous session that it's going to be available to watch on demand for 2 weeks. So if you do have colleagues or industry friends who missed out on the sessions, please do encourage them to register in the same way that you did to access all the content. After 2 weeks, we're then going to migrate all the content over to thtgmedia.com. So we are going to be announcing the winners so in this session of the 6 remaining places on the fam trip. But first, I wanted to flag that we have a touring and adventure feature in this month's edition of TTG. So if you haven't checked out our May magazine yet, please do. There's loads more inspiring touring content in there. And then our next river cruise feature will be in our July edition, with more cruise focuses coming in August and September. Of course, you could also check out our cruise and destinations channels on thtgmedia.com for more sector-specific tips and advice at any time. Of course, too, a massive thank you to Riviera for working with us on creating this week-long training festival. As you'll have seen, it wouldn't have been possible without them. And speaking of the fantastic Riviera team who have helped us put this week together, let's welcome Phil Hullah, CEO of Riviera Travel, on screen to say a few words.
Thank you, Madeline. And happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday afternoon, even better, and the sun's shining here in South Wales. So look, I just want to echo what Madeline's just said. A huge thank you from me and from the whole team at Riviera for you all for taking part. I've been following from the sidelines and been very impressed to see the attendance and the energy. Fantastic. So really appreciate it. I hope you've learned something new about Riviera and hopefully something you can actually quickly put into practice and is going to help you with your job and help you to sell some Riviera holidays, which obviously would be fantastic. And Madeline asked me just to talk briefly about kind of what's next in the business, what happens next, but just look really briefly, and I definitely don't want to repeat anything that I mentioned on Monday. Obviously, I talked on Monday when I kicked this off about some of the exciting stuff coming down the track for Riviera Travel for 2025, new ships and smaller groups on European tours and superior drinks package and so forth. So I won't go through all that again, but it suffices to say that beyond that, we're working on lots and lots more stuff, both on the product side in terms of further evolutions of both touring and cruising, and also a number of really important new trade initiatives. Now, I don't want to steal the thunder of Vicky and the team, so I'm not actually going to say any more at this stage, other than to encourage you to keep checking the Riviera Travel social pages, because that's where all the news is going to be. But lots more to follow as we go through the summer and the second half of this year in terms of newness and new things. The other thing I'd say is that, and I know the team do often mention this, but if you've got ideas of, at the end of the day, you talk to our customers and potential customers more often, certainly than I do, and you know us well and our competitors better than we do. So if you've got ideas of the way we could improve our offer or how we could become even easier for you to work with, then please do shout and let the team know or let me know direct. We're all ears. So that's kind of all from me. I'm very conscious that the main event comes next in terms of the announcement of the competition for the fam trip. So I think probably over to you, Madeline, to take the lead on that. Is that right?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I have the names in front of me. So do we want to alternate, Phil, or do you want me to go through all of them?
Well, I'm happy to alternate. I've got
fantastic.
We've got the same list, Madeline.
Brilliant. So it's the moment you've all been waiting for. So these 6 winners that we're about to reveal are the agents who answered questions correctly in the polls tab during the sessions taking place Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. A number of you got all the questions correct. So from that pool of you, we have selected at random 6 winners. So without further ado, I should have a drum roll with me, but I don't. So the first winner is Jenny Crawford from the Personal Travel Agent. So congratulations, Jenny. You're the first of 6 winners heading off on the Burgundy, Riviera and Provence sailing this August with Riviera. Phil, would you like to go to the second one?
Yeah. Seamlessly across to me. The second winner is Tia Tuit from Go Cruise and Travel. Well done, Tia.
Congratulations. The third winner is Daryl Glean from Travel Counsellors. Congratulations, Daryl.
And the fourth winner is Tracy Cook, also from Travel Counsellors.
Coming in with the fifth winner, we have Heather Tarrant from Travel with Heather.
And then last but definitely not least, we've got Leanne Buckingham from Hayes Travel.
Fantastic. Congratulations to you all. I hope you're all very much looking forward to the sailing. I know there's lots of exciting things that Riviera has in store. You are jetting off on the 8-day Burgundy, River Rhone and Provence sailing, and it's departing on the 24th of August. So stick that date in your diaries. All flights, transfers, dining and activities will be included. Only spending money you will need will be for shopping, should you want to do any shopping. So, Phil, are you able to tell us a little bit more about that particular itinerary just before we all log off?
Yeah, certainly a little bit. I mean, you mentioned some of the most important things, the free drinks package, excursions, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all of that stuff. So, what's not to like? It's one of my favourite parts of France, one of my favourite river cruises. And mid-August, the weather should be fantastic. But it's quite a lot of diversity. You've got the winelands of Burgundy, obviously, on the Rhone-Saône Valley. You then go down and you've got the Provence area and the Ardèche Gorge, which is stunning. You've got some medieval history at Avignon with the bridge there and the ancient history of the papacy. And then, of course, you've got Arles down at the very south, where you've got a big Roman history and a bit of Van Gogh, sort of more recent culture thrown in. So there's loads to see. It's a real sort of food and drink experience, but a lot of history as well. So I think it's a slightly more. It's kind of like a thinking person's river cruise. It's a quite simple one. So I'm sure that you'll have a fantastic time. So well done to all of you, and look forward to hosting you in August.
Amazing. Congratulations again. I'm very sorry to not be joining that trip, but there will be one TTG journalist who gets to come along, and I know they're very much in for a treat. So it's time to wrap up now. It's time to say goodbye, but it's not really. It's see you later, isn't it? So thanks again to you, Phil, and the wider Riviera team, and to everyone who's tuned in this week. We very much hope to see you at our next week-long virtual training festival, which is actually the return of TTG Riviera Fest on the 24th of June. But if not, if we don't see you then, we'll see you before. So thank you again, Phil, and thank you.
Thank you all. Thanks for all your help. Thank you, Madeline. Bye.